Hello, I'm Inaya. Here I want to present my paper about the analysis of team effectiveness, a case study in Subkanti company. The first one is table of contents. It contains of introduction, literature review, methodology, result and discussion, and also conclusion. Next one is the background. The majority of entrepreneurship research focus on individual entrepreneurs seeking to understand the personality, ability, and motivation that makes them successful. From the Harvard Business Review data show us that 60% of new ventures fail due to the problem with the teams. It's obvious that the teams have a big influence on business success. It's also happened to the Subkanti. Subkanti is a company that produces high quality of organic fish feed and offers an affordable price. The business was formed based on observation in the field and saw the problem experienced by fish farmer, especially catfish, who had problems in their cultivation mainly due to the high fish mortality and expensive feeds. From the preliminary data, it found that in Subkanti, elements in Subkanti teams feel like they are working as they should be, and this leads to the activity team to be disrupted. This makes their OKR is not achievable, and the team was in a stuck phase. And in the research, researchers want to analyzing the team effectiveness at Subkanti company, which is still low to find out the causes. For the research objective itself, is the study aims to identify the effectiveness in Subkanti and its relation to their team performance. The second one is to determine whether the level of achievement of OKR is influenced by the effectiveness of the team at Subkanti. And the last one is, in addition, the study aims to determine what factors are significantly related to the team effectiveness toward teamwork performance and in achieving of OKR. The next one is literature review. This first one is team performance of the performance is the results of work that can be achieved by someone in or team in a company in accordance with the authority and responsibility each one in an effort achievement of company goals legal does not violate the team and does not contrary to morality or ethics. The second one is team effectiveness. In that team effectiveness is the degree to which an organization, which is a social system with available resources and certain means fulfill its goal without wasting and avoiding unnecessary tension between its members. For the third one is Lavasto and Larson model. This is one of the team effectiveness model that created by Larson and Lavasto in 1980. In Northhouse 2000 and Northhouse Rule research carried out on successful teams show that no matter what type of team, eight characteristics are found consistently in the winning. The next one is Aristotle project model. This study aims to identify the characteristic of an effective team. The result of Aristotle revealed that team doesn't matter who being in the team, but how the team work together is very important. There are 5 key team dynamics to make the team successful. First one is psychological safety. In this is where the team members feel safe to take risks and point out each other weakness, including team leader without fear of being judged or embarrassed. The second one is dependability. Team members get a job done right time and in accordance with the predetermined quality standard. The third one is structure and clarity. Teams members have clear roles, plans, and goals. And the fourth is meaning. Meaning means personally important for each one team member work. The fifth is impact. Team members believe that the work they do important and bring positive things to others. For the data for the methodology, researchers collect data, use observation and interview, and also FGD. And for the analysis, researchers analyze using coding and qualitative descriptive analysis. And the results and discussion, it's found that team performance in Subkanti is need improvement because they have a low team performance and average team performance based on the actual coding that have been concluded. And for this next one is teamwork. It found that Subkanti have a good teamwork because they have a fair team. And the third one is team process. In Axial coding, it found that Subkanti have low effort, so it means that they still needs to improve. For the team evaluation from the axial codes, it's show that they have to aligning goals, have a sense of teamwork, and do document achieving to improving their team strategy. For the team effectiveness itself, it's categorized as a low because they have an inconsistency in their team. For the dynamics of model project Aristotle, for the first one is psychological safety. It's found that subcontinent have a healthy work environment by have a pleasant team, freedom of speech, good communication teams. And for the dependability, it found that in subcontinent they have autonomy or independency to do their work because they have a team discussion, work distribution, dependency, and also the ability of each team member. The next one is structure and clarity. It's found that from the data collected, it found that they have a good teamwork but not implemented structure and clarity. Why? Because they have unclear tasks and it will disrupt the team while they have uh, non-implemented job description even though they have democracy. The next one is meaning. It's found that they have self-complacency or self-satisfaction when do their job in subcounty. It's because it has a good attachment, social value, business experience, enjoyment, but it also have unrelated business and it's all have a relation of personal contentment. But the last one is impact. It found that Subconti is impactful for their founders because they feel like Subconti have a good impact in their lives, have make them being a well planned, and they have mutual respect in the team and also good environment in the team. The next one is about the OKR. In OKR achievement, they have low or non-achievable OKR because they only do the OKR for academic fulfillment only, purpose only. And for the consideration, while when make the OKR, they consider about team potential, about the capability and time framing. For the strategy, subcounty have ineffective operational implementation. Even though they have clarity, they still have a two-rigid structure, and it's make their team is not working as the uh, written of job description before. And for the improvement, they have to do enhancement because they have to well execute their goals and they have to do improve their effectiveness. For the influence, it's highly related between team effectiveness and team OKR. Also, the OKR achievement it's highly related, and it's because of structure. The structure is the most highly related to the team performance. The last one is conclusion. It concludes that team effectiveness and team performance have a high relation between five dynamics of team effectiveness to their team performance. It's still have a low or bad in structure, but and other dynamics they have good connections. And for the team performance and OKR achievement, it's also highly related because if the performance is good, it will impact the high OKR achievement. And it but in subcounty they have low performance and it's resulted in low OKR achievement of their OKR. And the lastly is a significant factor influencing team effectiveness toward team performance in subcounty is structure. If the structure it's clear, it will impact their team effectiveness and team performance. And if the structure is not clear and still have a gray, it will also impact it to be a low team effectiveness and team performance. It has a highly relation because in team effectiveness, it will be impact their performance and the performance will impact the OKR achievement in company. That's all for me. Thank you.